filmed this video a while back. We've been busy, so I hadn't had time to edit it yet, and got around to editing and realized that I filmed the first 2 intros of this in time-lapse, and so y'all don't have a clue what's fixing to happen. But we're fixing to go to DeLeon, Texas, and pick up a new machine that's going to be very helpful for our farm and help us a long ways in our future. So thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all stick around and see what we bought. Motor Speedway. We're going to DeLeon, Texas. So we still got what, another hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Unless we hit some traffic somewhere. So we're just sitting back riding. We're still just cruising along. We're about 30 minutes out. The scenery sure has changed a little bit from when we left the house this morning, but we're getting close. We're just easing along down through here, you know. Well, that's what we bought. 10-foot rollback side springer. No more pitchforking, and no more riding in the back of it during the summer. So kicker is we're about 11.6 wide, and got to take her back to the middle of Fort Worth. So we got her all loaded up, chained down, and flags and everything we know to do. So we're fixing to head north and see if we can make it home with it. Well, we made it kind of out of off the county road here, so we're gonna get out and check on the boomers, make sure everything's still tight after everything's kind of settled in and riding. Oh yeah. So we're gonna head on to the house. I think we're good to go. There we go. See if we can make it 3.5 hours back to the house. Might have to find us a lunch break between here and there though, because we didn't bring any snacks, did we? No. We thought that through real good. But we're gonna ease on north. Well, we finally found the traffic for the day. We're making pretty good time though, even though, so everything's riding good. We're just gonna keep on easing. Maybe stop somewhere and find something to eat later, but right now we're just gonna try and get as far north as we can. Stopped at QT, got some pizza and Dr. Pepper and some candy bars. So we ain't far from the house now. We're through the worst of it. So it really ain't as wide as we thought it was going to be. So it's been pretty well smooth sailing this far. So we're gonna eat a bite and then keep on rolling. home about 5 o'clock in the night, so we're gonna see if we can get this thing unloaded and probably go home and sit down. I'm kind of tired riding around these trucks all day. But successfully made it home with it. 12 hours and 500 miles later, it's home. And we're sure glad. It's gonna make things much nicer. So we're gonna see if we can get her unloaded and get her put in the shed, and hopefully we can get some grass sprigged with it this spring and be a good machine for us for a long time. So we're pretty excited about this, but let's see if we can keep it from being a fiasco getting it unloaded. Got her all unchained and fix and pack all the stuff away and see if we can get off trailer. Well, that's how we're gonna attempt to get this thing off. I'm gonna put the navigator on this side, Dad's grabbing the skid steer, we're gonna put it on the other side and pick it up and hopefully just drive the truck right out from underneath it. So we'll see how that goes. We're hoping this has enough ass to pick it up. Step one worked. Hopefully we can get it on the ground now. That was way too easy, so but we'll take it. So this is what we used, I guess it's year before last year. It's only 5 foot wide and it doesn't have the rollback system, and you can tell there's nothing above it. So what you do for this one is you get the bed full of roots and it fills up to this level all the way across, and then you put a bunch of roots back here, because we couldn't make it to the ends of the fields without running out of sprigs. So what that means is someone has to stand back here with a pitchfork, and as this floor walks forward, you shovel the roots into the bed, and that way the machine can plant them. So that unlucky sucker was me. We had a couple of guys come help a couple times, but most of the time it was just me back there. And we done 110, 115 acres, 5 foot at a time. So that is why I wanted to upgrade. So now I'll take you over here and explain to you what this new machine does and why it's going to be so much better for us in the long run. So as you can tell, this machine is a whole lot bigger. It is double the size of our old machine. It has a 10-foot working width, and then the best thing on it is everything you see up here. It's what they call a rollback. So where I was shoveling the roots into the bed, with this machine, we load this thing full to the top, and as it walks, as the bottom floor chain walks the grass or the roots forward, the top chain runs opposite way and peels the excess roots back. So that way no one has to be in the back of this machine, so it's a lot safer, and then it's a lot more efficient, and nobody's gonna get tired when we run this machine as hard as we can run, and nobody's gonna get wore smooth out trying to run a pitchfork in the back. So the other machine, we were getting about 13 to 15 acres a day is what we could get sprigged. With this machine, we should be able to sprig anywhere from 30 to 50 acres a day, depending on how long we run. So we're really excited about this machine. But that's all. It's gonna be all for this video. So thank y'all for tuning in, and hopefully next few months we'll have this out and y'all can see it in action. So y'all don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see that, and check out all the videos in between. So thank y'all for watching.